Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sam Ozani, the bootstrap entrepreneur. I'm so excited to have you here today. This is the unveiling of the biggest, the largest, and the most lucrative business platform in the whole wide world. All right. I'm going to show you how you could change your life financially speaking in an instant. Please pay attention. Take a look at what we have here and make sure you have a pen and paper with you because it's going to blow your mind. I promise you that. I want to share with you a short story of how I became a diamond. I became a diamond because I encountered the diamond project, but I haven't always been like this. In fact, I used to be a coal. I was sold the same lines that I'm sure you must have heard it somewhere. Go to school, study very hard, get a good education, and finish from school. Then that will enable you to get a good job and you are set for life. That was the same thing I heard. And guess what? That was what I pursued. I went to University of Ibadan, did my first degree, and then went ahead to get a master's degree, thinking that maybe by the time I've gotten the master's degree, I will be working on water. Anything I wanted, I would get. I'll be able to get all manner of jobs, exotic jobs, and all of that. But it wasn't the deal. I finished and it took me 8 months to get my first job. And that first job was 50,000 naira. I was shocked because that wasn't what I expected. As a result, I was a bit depressed. And in fact, before I got the job, my boss told me that I didn't have experience. What I didn't understand was how someone who spent almost 8 years in a high institution did not have experience. And guess what? I just didn't bother so much. Why? Because I needed the money and I started the job. Eventually, she saw how hard I worked and she upgraded me by a whopping 20,000 naira. This was me after I had undergone the diamond project and I've become a diamond. So my story started from when I left school. I started working in this particular place I told you about, and then I kept working there. And after my boss had upgraded me by 20,000 naira and my salary had become 70,000 naira, I knew that I needed to do more. Why? Because I had parents at home who needed my help. I had a lot of things I needed to do, but I didn't have the money to do them. And guess what? I had to change jobs. And eventually I landed this job that paid me over 100,000 naira and I was very excited. I thought I had become a diamond. 12 months after that, our boss called us and after talking to us, told us that he will no longer continue to pay us because he didn't have the money. Guess what? We were all fired. We were so shocked because I, in particular, I did not plan for it. My rent was almost due. And because I didn't have a place and I also did not plan for it, I found myself in a very precarious situation. Lo and behold, because I could not pay my rent and I had not become a diamond, I was still a coal, I found myself in an uncompleted building. I felt, okay, since I was here already, maybe I could stay here for like 2 weeks and then sort myself out. 2 months later, I was still here. 6 months later, I was still here. 1 year later, I was still here. And I asked myself, I need to do something because if I don't do something different, I will continue to stay here. This house was uncompleted, no water, there was no electricity, there was no amenities whatsoever. It was a house under reconstruction. And guess what? I was here when I found an opportunity to become a mentee in the Diamond Project. And I grabbed it with both hands. I went through the mentorship session and guess what? Eventually, I became a diamond. And looking back now, I could have become a diamond earlier if I had done what I was supposed to do earlier. But I felt that I had it all and I could stay here and change my fortune. And that's exactly what's happening to a lot of people. You are in a particular situation. The Diamond Project is going to give it to you. I used to be a charcoal, I dare say, but today I am a diamond. I'm saying this because 2 years into my mentorship session, I was able to upgrade myself a little bit. I was able to buy this car. I remember buying this car. I could not believe it that I could count money to buy a car for myself. But little did I know that this was just the beginning. Eventually, as I became a diamond, I was able to live a better life. And this is exactly what I'm saying because any of you listening to me, I'm going to show you, break it down for you, what needs to be done so that you too can become the diamond you want to be. All right. I'm sure you'll be asking, okay, so it's time you tell us what you did. What did you do? What did you do? The Diamond Project was what changed everything for me. And what is the Diamond Project? The Diamond Project is a project that seeks to help individuals live out their true potentials and become the ultimate version of themselves through mentorship training, capacity building, and leverage system financial building. And what am I talking about? Being able to move your life from where it is right now to where you need it to be. There are 4 pillars that make up the Diamond Project. Number 1 is mentorship, training, and capacity building. Number 2, discipline, regimentation, and stoicism. The 3rd pillar is health optimization through nutrition, supplementation, and lifestyle changes. And the last but not the least, having a deep understanding of leverage and how to build a financial system that can sustain you and your family. So I believe that there are 2 kinds of people in the world. People that leverage through products and services and people that attach themselves to an already established system and leverage through that established system. So the first set of people, those that produce personal products and services, would like to say someone like Dangote, someone like Mike Adenuga, they all built businesses. Mike Adenuga built Globacom. Dangote has conglomerates of, things, businesses and all of that. And he's making profits and growing because people buy his products and also enjoy his services. Businesses like Facebook, like Twitter, businesses like Google, businesses like Jumia and Amazon, these are established businesses and people just attach themselves to these businesses and they build wealth. So it's either you build by yourself or you look for a viable business option and then attach yourself to it, connect yourself to it and build something very massive. Building a brand new business can take time, it can take resources, and you need to be well connected. However, we found that it's very smart. It's a smart decision to find a business that has been built properly and then connect yourself to it so you can make money. But let me ask you, imagine there was a system that enables you to make money whenever people or strangers purchase their personal items from different shops all over the world. Again, imagine you can make little percentage from whatever they buy for the rest of their lives. Now, just look at this situation. Let's just say we have about 10,000 people who buy product daily and you make a simple commission of 100 naira per purchase. If you multiply the 10,000 by the 100 naira purchase per person, that will give you 1 million naira daily. I'm sure in your head you're asking me these questions. Number one, how do I plug in and build this system? Where can I find these 10,000 people? Will they keep buying so that I can keep earning? How do I make this money through leverage? And finally, will this work? So I'm going to answer all your questions, beginning from number one. How do I plug in and build a system? The how is very simple. It's a one-time purchase. You don't need to buy twice. You don't need to sell. You don't need to convince. You don't need to market. Simply buy, use, and connect. For as low as 69,000 naira and 90 naira, if you're making purchases with as low as this amount, you can connect and start making money. You can connect and become one of the partners in the Diamond Project. There are basically 3 packages through which you can plug in into what we're doing. We have the Access Packs, it's 99.90. We have the Silver Package, 210,000. We have the Platinum Pack, 499,990. Of course, we have the VIP, but the VIP, like I said, is for VIPs. So, what are you even purchasing? Food supplements, beverages, personal care items, the things you need in the house, stuff that you can use you and your family, things that will bring ultimate value to you and your family. These are products that have been known to be so sound and be used by a lot of people, and there are testimonies that attest to the efficacy of these products. These are products that are exclusively offered by the company that we partner with. Now, how do I connect to these 10,000 people, you might ask? Through your phone alone. Follow me closely. An average adult has at least 100 contacts on their phones. Now imagine that your 100 contacts, let's call it first level. These 100 contacts, they are phone numbers on your phone. But remember, they are not just phone numbers on your phone. They are also numbers that are connected to 100 phones. So for every contact on your phone is also a phone. So let's say 100 contacts, we will now say that 100 contacts are 100 phones. So these 100 phones are also contacts. We'll call it first level. Second level, these 100 phones, let's assume they also have at least 100 contacts on those 100 phones. As simple as that. So if you multiply 100 phones by the 100 contacts on their phones, that will give us second level, 10,000 contacts. Let's take it a step further. These 10,000 contacts also have at least 100 contacts on their phones. So by the third level, you're going to see 100 phones multiplied by 100 phones multiplied by 100 phones. And that's going to give us 1 million contacts. Wow. I'm not asking you to access 1 million contacts. I'm asking you, is it possible? You can access not 10%, not 20%, not 5%, but 1%, 1% of 1 million contacts, that is 10,000 persons. You can see this is very possible, super possible. Now, assuming the 10,000 people, for every purchase, there is a commission base of 100 naira. So if 10,000 people goes to the market, goes to the shop and buys things that they're going to use, and you make just 100 naira for each purchase, that will mean 10,000 multiplied by 100. That's 1 million naira every day if it happens every day. So in 30 days, you've made 30 million naira because you have access to 10,000 people and you have access to earning 100 naira commission for each purchase. So you are a millionaire on a daily basis. Isn't that amazing? Question 3, how do I connect
to these people. So I'm going to give you different ways we do this. And one is sending a text message. So there's a text message here. You send this message to them. Let's assume one of the contacts is Sam. You say, hey, Sam, how's everything? There's an international organization. I recommended you to them. They will show you how to discover the ultimate version of yourself using their unique system. I just started going through their mentorship sessions. Just let me know if they contact you. When you send this to your contact, we are going to reach out to them, and through whatever means, online or offline, whatever is most suitable to them, they're going to see what we're doing. And guess what? They are going to connect into what we're doing. So another way is brand launch. Brand launch is a situation whereby you either do it online or offline. Offline means that we're going to invite them to our offices or invite them to our centers. They come physically, we show them what we're doing, and they're going to be so excited. Another way of doing this is we do it online. It could be a Zoom, it could be whatever meeting or virtual meeting. A good way, again, of doing this is through this video. This video has everything you need to get the person to understand what the Diamond Project is all about. So you can send the video to them, they can plug it on their TV or on their laptop or watch it on their phone screen, and in a few minutes, they will understand what we're doing. And guess what? They're going to connect into it immediately. Like I said, you can also do virtually, Zoom, online meetings, and whatsoever, whichever is most suitable to your people. Number 4, how is the money made through leverage? I'm going to break down leverage for you. Number 1 way is direct connectors bonus. Direct connectors bonus says that as people connect into this business to do it with you, you are going to be making somewhere between 20,000 and 150,000 naira for anybody who connects to join you and run this business. And these payments are done instantly once they connect. This is you up there, and you connect people. As you connect them, people are connecting through the business to the company, and as they're making their purchases, you are making 20,000 to 150,000. Imagine you have 10 people connecting at the level where they are going to make about 150,000 naira for a purchase. It means that as these 10 people connect and you're making 150,000 naira, you've already made 1.5 million. So you're going to make between 20,000 and 150,000 naira per connection. As they make their purchases from the company is paying you immediately for the bonuses. There are no limits. As many people as you can connect, you're going to be making money. No limits whatsoever. Matching bonus is number 2. You're going to make an unlimited amount of money, 7,000 naira per purchase, called matching bonus. As people are connecting to the business, you're going to be matching 7,000, 7,000, 7,000 from the system. It's amazing. So this is how the money is made. For you to see the 7,000, all you need to do is go through your phone, look at your contact, reach out to Mr. A and Mr. B. As you connect them, you are making 7,000. Mr. A and Mr. B connect their own Mr. A and Mr. B. You are making money, they are making money. As connections are happening, people are purchasing products from the company, and as they are purchasing products from the company, you are making 7,000. This is the way the ultra-rich make their money. Little money that comes all the time, flowing like a pipeline. That is how it's done. The final question is, will this work? I know some people are successful, but are you going to tell me that everybody succeeds once they start the Diamond Project or connect to the Diamond Project? Let's look at Access Park. The potential monthly income is 8.4 million naira. What if you failed, and you failed woefully, 90% failure? You will still fail into money, because even if all the success you had was just 10%, you will still have made at least 840,000 naira. What if you started with silver package? The potential income monthly for the silver package is 23.5 million. What if you failed? You will still fail on top of 2.35 million. Amazing if you ask me. If you started with platinum package and you failed woefully, the potential income is 117.6 million, but a failure rate of 90%, you will still make 11.7 million. There is no business on earth, I dare say, that can guarantee that when you fail and you do what we're asking you to do, you will still have some monies. You will still be able to make money. The Diamond Project helps you become the best version of you. But this is not just about making money, building houses, erecting structures, traveling the world, buying cars, and all of that. The Diamond Project is much more than all of those things, though they are beautiful things. The Diamond Project is also about charity, giving back. I'm saying this because in 2018, we fed 100 families in Abuja. In 2020, we had a lot of issues with people moving around, and people were in dire need of help. As a result, we decided to expand the charity to everywhere, all the federation, the 6 geopolitical zones of Nigeria, and we decided to feed 50,000 families, and it was massively successful.
This is Crew, and we're launching the We Care project today. And the idea is to reach out to those who are in need, and we help them the best way we can.
We are live at the General Hospital in Asokoro, Abuja, Nigeria. We are here because we want to see how a few persons can be freed from this hospital. There are hundreds of people here. They've not been able to pay off what they are owing, and as a result, though they are discharged, they are not able to go home. So you can see I'm at accident and emergency. Some people here have already been discharged, but they cannot go home. And that is why, if you look behind me with some of my colleagues, we're here to see how we can help these people, how we could help in just a little way to write off some of what is left for them so that they can go home.
Like I said, we have the best mentorship platform in Nigeria and the whole of Africa. We've mentored thousands and thousands of people. And that is why this project is so amazing, because it has lifted men and women from the shackles of poverty. For you to become part of the Pioneer members, like I said, what you need to do is to come in through the Access package or the Silver package or the Platinum package. It's already here. Whatever you want to do, if you're coming in right now through any of these packages, you will be able to secure a slot to become one of the Pioneer members. All you need to do is to act very fast, because this window of opportunity is not going to always be there. It's going to be very small window. And if you do not act now, by the time you're ready, to be unfortunate that you may not be able to get it.
All right, thank you for watching. I'm sure you've got a lot of value. Make sure you get back to the person that gave you this video and tell the person, I'm ready to get started. I want to be part of the mastermind group. Put me in the mastermind group, and I want to be up for the big advantage, okay? There's an advantage for those of you that are going to key in immediately. So get back to the person right away and tell the person to also plug you in the quick starter guide, the QSG, all right? Congratulations to you. I look forward to welcoming you to our great team. Welcome on board.